So my current job is I'm running a racial equality service called the Black Heritage of Hull. The service is for anybody who is racially marginalised to get support through group work, access, creative opportunities, and I also deliver anti-racism training to businesses and institutions. So when I was in school, in secondary school, I wanted to be a graphic designer. And I did a little placement day at Hull Daily Mail, looking at how they sort of like put graphics and stuff into articles and moved word boxes and things like that. So yeah, I wanted to be a graphic designer when I was younger. So my first ever job was a caterer at Hull Royal Infirmary on the wards, and it was great. I used to get, I think it was like £6.50 an hour, which was good for a 16-year-old when I was 16. And I used to go in, do teas and coffees, feed patients, collect the cups, get them all sorted, and occasionally feed nil-band mouth patients by accident because I didn't check the menu properly. But yeah, I loved that job, it was nice. So the worst job I've ever had was cold calling in a call centre and doing surveys, market research surveys. And yeah, you just used to ring people up, ask them how active they were, what sort of activities they did, but nobody wants to be cold called. The phone used to get put down all the time, and I asked a wheelchair user if he enjoyed like going for runs, and yeah, it was just awful. It was so awful, and I literally just upped on my lunch hour and never came back, and they never even rang to see where I was. The best piece of advice I could give somebody starting a career is, if you're thinking it, do it. And you know, doubts are natural, but they're not real. They're invisible barriers, and to just push through what you think you can't do, because 9 times out of 10, it can be done. And if you can't do it, you'll learn how to get on the way to doing it. So yeah, my advice is ignore your doubts, take risks, just go for it. I'd like to nominate Kieran Adam.